out here policing up some of this brass. And I was thinking, I do get a lot of feedback on this channel sometimes that I review stuff that's quite expensive, and that is true. So for those of you who are looking for something a little more cost effective, this one's for you. Hey guys, it's HarleyWood. Welcome back. Today we're going to take a look at the EP9 from Extar. Now, I first saw this on Honest Outlaw's channel. I think he reviewed it 2 years ago at this point, and he since did a 3,000 round update. So I got myself one, but before we get into this, let's pay the bills. So today's sponsor is armslist.com. Now, Armslist is the Facebook marketplace of the gun world. It's a fantastic place where you can go to sell and browse locally, look for firearms in your local area. There's no sales fees or any of that garbage. All you do is pay a low monthly membership and you can buy and sell and browse as much as you want. Now, you can buy and sell with other people just like yourself, face to face, or you can browse from over 1,300 FFLs across the nation and see what's in their inventory. So if you like this channel and you appreciate Armslist for sponsoring it, there's a link in the description below. Click that and go check it out. This thing weighs 4 pounds now, minus the optic, minus the device I have on the muzzle here. 4 pounds. It is a polymer upper and lower receiver. It's kind of patterned after an AR. In fact, it does take AR pattern grips, trigger groups, and this one takes 9mm Glock magazines. So you've seen me review quite a few PCCs on this channel. In fact, I have a couple that take Glock magazines. I have a couple that one that takes P320 magazines, one that takes Colt magazines. Let's go over some of the features on this thing. So on the other side, there is a charging handle that is a side charging handle. You can see it there. All right, it does not reciprocate during fire. And as you can see back on this side, it has a last round hold open. So it actually holds open, even though this is a traditional blowback, all right? Bolt release on this side, much like your AR-15 would. Now the safety selector is not ambidextrous, but if you have a favorite one that you run on other ARs, you can swap it into this. And I've seen a couple different versions of this over the years. In fact, Honest Outlaws looks a little bit different. His handguard is different. I think I actually like this one better than what I saw in his video, so I was kind of happy to find this one. And traditionally, I think his was different. This one now comes with kind of a blast deflector, all right? I'll roll in a little bit of video right here so you can see what that looks like. It is threaded 1/2x28, all right? So if you have a favorite can for 9mm and you want to put it on here, simply remove that and you can twist it on the 1/2x28 there. So this is their 18 round magazine. You can see it has an indicator hole right there so you know when you load that 18th round. It does not have the metal lips on the inside. I haven't had any problems with it, but just an FYI. However, I have run it with a bunch of Glock magazines, P80 magazines, the polymer Glock magazines, and that Glock 19X, that kind of tan one that you saw in there. All of them worked perfectly. Now you saw a bunch of shooting footage in the beginning of this video, so I have 2 sessions with it now. I did about 150 rounds in the first session that I shot with this, and today I did a little over 55, 60, somewhere in there. So I have a little bit over 200 rounds in this thing, and it worked perfect. Now when you first get it, this little brace piece right here will not be on it, but you simply slide it on there, and I have no problems with it rotating. It hasn't spun or done anything like that. Now the one that Honest Outlaw had, his had what looked like a traditional castle nut right here. So this one is a little bit different, and I might try to take this off. There looks like an Allen bolt down in there. I might try to take this off and see if I can switch this with a more traditional pistol brace. The barrel on this is 6.5 inches long. I have some that are 5.5, I think, and I have some that are 8. And so this one's kind of right in the middle there. All right, if we pop that rear takedown pin, you'll notice there is no front pivot pin. The upper pulls off just like that. You'll see that there's kind of just a bar in here and a hook on the upper. That's how it interfaces. There's your look at the inside. There's your dirty ass ejector right there. Everything else is pretty standard from your traditional AR-15. But here's the best part about this. If you've seen some of the other PCCs that I have on this channel, they run anywhere from $900 up to $1,700, depending on which one we're talking about. This guy right here is just a little over $400, depending on where you shop. That's pretty incredible, 400 bucks. And that's it, guys. That is your $400 9mm Glock Mag PCC. So obviously I can't post a link in the description below where to get this. You're just gonna have to do your own due diligence, but pretty sweet, especially for the price, man. If you're just getting into PCCs, you don't wanna invest, you know, $1,000, $1,500, especially like some of the ones I've done. Again, only a little over 200 rounds through this one. That's not an exhaustive test by any means, but Honest Outlaw did 3,000 rounds through his. So pretty impressive, man. It's a little tank. And that's it, guys. If you like this video, do me a favor, give it a like down below. It helps this video show up in more of the recommendation feeds, helps my channel grow and go a little bit further. As always, I appreciate your time watching. I've got lots more content to come, and I will see you in the next one.